Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Wayne here, and I thought I'd do an unboxing of the Human Collective for Future War Commander by Pendraken. Have you never heard of Pendraken? They do like outstanding 10mm miniatures, all in metal, and when I got these in the mail, I was blown away. I just couldn't believe the detail on these miniatures, and I thought, where have they been all my life? So anyways, I thought I'd open up the package and check it out in more detail, and do a little bit of work on these in a couple of series, you know, painting and stuff like that. But today we're just gonna open it up. So this is basically a starter pack, which gives you like a little bit of everything in one package, almost like all the models. So I mean, you're not gonna get, like, if you go by the numbers here, some of them are not, like if you look at the website, some of them are not in the kit. This is meant to just get you like off to the races basically, and get into the game. So let's take a look at what we got here. I did kind of look at it quickly because, like any gamer, you get a box, you're gonna open it right away, and you know, unboxing videos are you know, they're all pretend basically. I mean, yeah, sure, sometimes I get something and unfortunately I couldn't do it the same day, but let's take a look at the regular infantry first and get a good idea of what they look like up close. I think these would make great Imperial Guard, you know, for like epic Armageddon. Maybe use them in Warpath or something, you know, something else possibly. Definitely want to dive into the game itself, Future War Commander. You know, that's the cool thing with these type of minis. They're very versatile, basically, and you know, you can't go wrong. So let's take a look at these guys up close. I'm very I don't really want to take them all out of the packages yet, because things fall off the table and it's not always a good idea. Let's take up some bases here. These are MDF, and they smell they smell really good. So I don't know why, I just happen to like that. And you get a whole bunch of other bases similar to Flames of War or War Master, I think. Maybe a little wider than those. But to me, yeah, so these guys are like almost like the chaos part of the Human Collective. It's the Human Collective, but the tanks look like Warhammer 40k chaos tanks a little bit, you know? But they're super heavy too, right? Like, these are not plastic at all. This is the anti-tank vehicle. Let's take a look at what that looks like. See, I'm very clumsy at this table. Sometimes. Small models, yes. Things go on the floor, and then I've got a carpet nearby, and granted, I've been lucky when I drop something. Usually I somehow find it, but it's like, how lucky do you feel that day? This is the main battle tank. If these were not labeled, I don't know what I would do. Okay, this one I will actually take out all the bits because pretty cool. Like you get like main turret, and there's no like extra flashing on these. They've been cleaned up, maybe, or come out perfectly, like, and they're not like warped or bent or whatever. But I mean, yeah, like with the starter set, I can see wanting a few more of these, I would assume. Main battle tank. I wish I had, I'll do a comparison later, but to my Legion Imperialis stuff, which I'm not quite finished working on. I've had it for a long time. And, actually, no, I'm pretty done. Yeah. I think these go on the side. Now, I'm in a different area of the house, kind of. My neighbor is rebuilding their deck. And I've been waiting for no one to be home to shoot this video, so yeah. I'm gonna have to live with it for now. But you may hear a little, it's sound effects, right? Maybe I'll put a music track behind here so it mutes it a little bit. But yeah, spikes, and you get some drivers, commander, I guess. Pretty nice. Like the attention to detail is really really good. I'm gonna move these closer, and I'm gonna put these away because I don't trust myself for losing something. And yeah, that's the way it goes. So I got artillery. The artillery will go on these little guys here. All right. And then drones with operators. You get recce team. And these packs, I think, are like, they're evenly matched with the other sets that I've got, which is the Human Griffin set. Basically, you get, 14 bases, you get a couple of these for artillery, which, you know what, let's find that first. Because this thing is kind of mind-blowing, actually. Get you over there for a second. This is the medium artillery with crew. And if you watched the other video, artillery is pretty good. Like, it's different. This thing is just a world on its own. Or in a world on its own, I guess. But yeah, I mean, look at the detail on that. Plus these like rail guns, I think I will call them. Look at that. This piece, I think, goes like that. And then you mount it on the base. Like that. I just love it. I think it's like the centerpiece of the army next to tanks, basically. Now you got these three things here. Am I missing a part? I think maybe get an extra one. Oops. These go here on the side like that, and this goes in here like so. I did it better the other way. Okay. Cooperate, man. All right. yeah, I mean, I see a lot of these videos where like the armies are already painted up. I think it's kind of cool to go through it a little bit more in detail, just to show you what they look like before and after, basically. Well, in this case, just before, but I am going to paint these. My gaming group that I belong to, we play, it's like a mixed group. So you got some guys that like the 28 stuff, and some guys that like the smaller stuff. I personally don't care. I like, I don't have a preference for games. Like, no, I don't want to play that because I don't like the rules. Like, I like try something different, like just have fun and, enjoy the hobby. That's about it. So this is the anti-aircraft vehicle, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. Again, I'm gonna just show you what it looks like. I would not want to be standing in front of this thing, but it's pretty cool. I think the bodies are basically the same tank body itself, with different turrets on the top, which, makes a lot of sense. And great, because, on the tabletop, everything will look pretty consistent, right? So, yeah. That guy there. My organization skills are just... And this one is the armored personnel carrier, which doesn't look like a rhino, but it's... I guess the guy goes on the top there. I'm just going to keep it package for now. Command group. These are really cool. Got basically a desk. Oh, this one is way different. I like how these factions, and I'm hoping I get some more of these factions. So I think you can kind of combine them as well. So, but yeah, I would be interested in seeing like how different everything is. Is this gonna be like this? Yeah, that makes more sense. And then you get a couple of dudes and a laptop, or I think it's a laptop in the package. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that for now, out of the way here. And got some rocket launchers, which are done in the same style as the tanks, which look really cool. And we got the light artillery, which in comparison to the medium, this guy's, he's a little shrimp, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna assume it goes, maybe it goes one of these, I think. Oh yeah, it's got like extra bits here, big guns. So yeah, that one. And then it got some mortars. And yeah, I mean, again, you get a little bit of everything in the box. Not like too much of one thing. I can easily see, probably if you're gonna do a good force, get two of these things, like two of these packs, or one pack and like, I don't know, extra tanks, extra whatever. I mean, if you're gonna do a good force, it might make sense to buy two of those, and then, you've got a pretty good start. You got the mortars with crew here, and a bunch of my neighbors work on building a new deck, and they decided to put all the lumber on my fence. So I'm hoping the fence doesn't fall down. It should be okay, but anyways, slowly having neighbors. So here we go. So these are the engineers. And I would assume they all go on one base, one of these things here, like that. So, which, I'm going to do in another video, getting these all boxed up, all mounted on the bases and organized, maybe something a little quicker. But that's it for this video. And stay tuned for more. So, this is going to be a little ongoing project, getting these painted. And, well, y'all know, if you're painting this stuff, you know how long it takes. And to do it nicely, yeah, I like to do a pretty good job if I can. But stay tuned for more and stay frosty. Thanks.